Have I ever told you that I find tattoos on women incredibly attractive?
Have I ever told you that I find most humans physically and morally repulsive?
Good to know.
I'm off. Keep going.
I swear I saw you pick up a handful of dirt and sniff it back. You did. I saw
I'm off.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Oh, Sereni. Oh, thank Mythal you're still alive. What has the Architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The Architect is kind to me, and tender, and he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The Architect has freed them, and they search for a place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
Sereni, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how.
No, wait!
You don't have to fight the Architect! Think about what I've said, please!
I don't believe I'm muted. Is this any better? I've adjusted its location. Some minor difficulties with other parts of the setup. I'd really rather not exit out and restart. Let's see. Hopefully that's a little better.
I'm off. Yes. I'm off.
Thunderstorm moving in.
I'm off.
It's not. I don't know. It just got dark really fast. Try to save more often.
Keep going.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
So explain yourself.
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
A misunderstanding? Did you not attack the Grey Wardens?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
I can't only plays with that toy when I'm in here. Let's see. You took those men and bled them dry.
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try. My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood. In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is. In my veins.
If this will stop the blight, isn't a bit of blood worth it? This is what my sister saw.
Let me guess, there's still a problem.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak. They act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves. This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
What is the Mother?
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
How did you become freed?
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why does some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
Stealing blood from wardens is perverse.
I thought it little different from your order's use of Darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
What if the other Darkspawn didn't know me?
And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
Doubt it would stick, but I feel like he would be practical enough to work with him, at least for now.
What if he's wrong? What if this doesn't stop the blight, but makes something worse?
This is the right thing to do. Sarani believed it, and I do too. No! No! This is a monster! I can't let you do this!
Don't you want to stop the blights?
But knows what other horrors this would unleash. You saw the children, didn't you?
Are you joking? Surely you're joking.
I am sorry it had to come to this. I hope that the peace we achieve will be worth your loss. The mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
Yes.
All right.
What can I do?
Yes.
pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
What's done is done.
Ah, but perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
Ouch. Score one for the mother, huh?
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god Athemiel, but I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky.
Do you even think about the repercussions of your actions?
It is not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done. In the name of combating the Blight. The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the Father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the Mother any more than you already have. And now the hero is alone. Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
word, gathering his remaining disciples to follow the rest of their kind back underground. Those Grey Wardens in other nations were appalled to hear the architect's continued existence, but were unable to track him down despite years of effort. Some within the Order have claimed that the architect's survival guarantees another blight, and yet the deep roads have already been quieter than any can recall. Most have resignedly decided that it is now in the Maker's hands. The destruction of Amaranthine did not endear the Grey Wardens to the people of Ferelden. Although much of the citizenry wanted to forget the terrible event and get on with life, a small segment pledged to exact revenge against the Wardens. The fact that an elf who was commander of the Grey did not help matters. Rumors said the burning of Amaranthine was an act of revenge, part of a larger plot to destroy all human settlements. Rumors grew until inside a year a mob appeared at the gates of Vigil's Keep. Although most of the rioters were shown mercy and survived the bloody clash, public opinion of the Grey Wardens turned sour for years until the Wardens led an effort to rebuild Amaranthine. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arwing, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Annals of the Grey Wardens hailed the commander's defense of Vigil's Keep as a crucial victory. The Order's more clever recruits often spent days studying the account in an attempt to understand the commander's tactics. Good luck with that. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the Pilgrim's Path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Peace allowed the Wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with the Wardens at its core. From the ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Volteric Clavenac stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Some nobles claim the Grey Wardens were involved in Van Esmeralda's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against the Darkspawn. Dark whispers hint that a conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheep herder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. The commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by Antivan crows. The blades changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has a life of its own and that its power is steadily growing. Dworkin Glavenac further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but left the Warden's employ after a Canary mercenary tried to assassinate him. Although the Dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, he learned to say he left clues for others to follow his footsteps. With Valana and the architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Winding Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Calharol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Thaig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Calharol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of Dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Calharol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Calharol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. In time, the army began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said that the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. afterward, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. But when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Ever after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Ever after is not a long time, apparently. Valana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. After several years in the Grey Wardens, Valana disappeared one day. Most surmise that she left for the Deep Roads to resume the search for his sister, but no one knows for sure. Over the next years, Nathaniel dedicated himself to the Order and to clearing the blemishes on his family's name. After saving Terran Fergus Kuslan from a bandit attack, a portion of Amaranthine was returned to the house. Nathaniel passed the holding to Delilah's son, and when a new castle was eventually built there, a statue of Nathaniel was erected in its courtyard. In the end, Justice turned against his commander to do what he thought was right. If the spirit itself remains alive, it has not shown itself. Sigrun, of course, opposed her commander and perished in the Deep Roads. To her credit, when her death came, this time she did not flee. Ogren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. Felseek returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Ogren, usually bringing their toddler as well. Ogren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled and stopped altogether. If he missed her or his child, he never showed it. As for the savior of Ferelden, he did not remain as commander of the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, the blight well and truly over, and it was time for him to move on. Some claim the commander headed west into Orlais, chasing after the dark-haired sorceress who had fought alongside him during the blight. Whether he found her or not, he certainly did not return to Vigil's Keep. Okay. And yes, it got a little bit dicey during that fight. I think if I'd continued playing as my commander, I probably would have failed at least once. My default class that I prefer to play is a mage, and I was trying to do something different this time, but sometimes I'm just better at ranged. Okay. I'm going to step out for a minute, and then maybe come back and start Witch Hunt.
Flemeth once told me that temptation lies in the forbidden. Do not follow me, I said. Harder words I have never spoken. Some doors should never be reopened.
Our scout saw one here. Do you think it was Morrigan? They are playing. They're not actually fighting. They're just very loud about it. We'll find her, I promise. Change what works.
Going.
Oh, Anathara, you startled me. Of all the things to encounter in these wilds, I never expected one of our own. Have you news of the witch?
I am Dalish, but I left my clan some time ago.
You left? Was there some kind of trouble? Actually, I forget my place. When I saw you, I assumed another clan had agreed to help us. My name is Ariane. If you are not tracking Asha Belinar, can I hope you came to this place, seeking Morrigan?
That is a wide range of responses. What do you know about Morrigan?
She is a witch who has something that belongs to our people. And I came to recover it. And you? Has Morrigan wronged you as well?
She's a friend and I'm concerned for her.
A friend? Of all the words associated with a witch of the wilds, those are the last I expected. Perhaps you can reason with her then. Morrigan stole an ancient book my clan has guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a piece of our history. Everything we once had. All legacy of our ancient magics were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the Wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left.
How do you know she took it?
1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The Keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later, it was gone.
What's so special about this book?
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Alluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan.
So what now?
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Alluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. And still other treasures remain with the Circle. Have you any standing to request entrance? You said you were no longer with the people.
I left my clan to join the Grey Wardens.
Then you are the one who slew the Archdemon? I knew it was one of our own, but I never expected to meet. They'll have to let us in. Masiranas, let us go immediately.
Hey? Going.
What a way to die.
Welcome to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem?
I'm also Dalish.
My apologies, Warden. The Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see, things are much changed from when you were last here.
Where's Gregor?
Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important business. My name is Hadley. I lead the Templars in the Knight Commander's absence.
I need to go to the library.
If you're looking for a book, you can start in the index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
Okay.
Have you heard the story about the hero of Ferelden? Apparently he once took on a lady pirate and 3 grief.
I was not. Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting, right? All these mages, so complacent, thinking they're so important. You think I need to relax? Well, maybe.
Enchantment?
What are you doing here?
Enchantment! Hello, doggy. Enchantment.
Yes. Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
Okay.
Yes.
Look at all these books. I've never seen so many.
Is that a purebred Mavari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Do you remember the Dragon Lake disaster? Prince of Ivan's new burnt on the ceiling on the third floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls, that sort of thing.
That's what the mage has an owl as a pet.
I recognize the character on this page. I think it makes up part of the word Illuvian.
It's Elvish, but I can't read much of it.
Neither can I. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
Forgive me, Sheriff.
Don't gawk. I hear they cut out your eyes for staring at their tattoos.
They do not.
They do. I read it somewhere.
You believe everything you read, do you?
Better safe than sorry, I say.
Found the body of the Templar who went after those apostles behind.
Great cat. He's terrible what they did to him.
They say he was force fed so much lyrium he was bleeding from wounds. Wounds bitten by his skull.
Can Miriam really do that?
It can kill you, but... Well, you know how it is. Those places give us all a bad rap. Now, take it out on an innocent mage and start the cycle all over again.
I'm off.
Oh, who let a dog in here? And what are you doing? Be careful!
You're in the light.
You look, like you could probably squash me like a gnat, but I can't sit by while you mishandle innocent tomes. You're bending the book too much. It'll crack the spine and cause the pages to fall out. Just thinking about it is making me dizzy.
In the middle of something important.
Browsing the chapter on the Illuvians. No one's actually found one, you know.
You know what Illuvian is?
It's Old Elvish for seeing glass. Mirror.
I've never heard the word. How would a human know?
It's a 2,000-year-old dialect.
She's right. The word is from the lost language of our Lathan, forgotten over eons of slavery. I only know a few dozen words of it, and I'm the Circle's linguist. Illuvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind. When the Imperium sacked our Lathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. But all they could use them for was communication over long distances.
I've encountered a mirror like that.
You've seen one with your own eyes.
It's tainted by the blood and meant to be destroyed.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn. You have to be sure.
What? What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key. Come on.
you could sneak up on the mage over there?
How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him? Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
You hear what's going on up in Cove?
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower. Oh, how thoughtful. It's very pretty. Slobbery, but pretty.
You should just tell him to fetch a Morrigan. It would save us a lot of trouble. Hadley! Just the man I was looking for.
Not looking very hard, were you? I'm always here.
Good one. So I need to go into the repository.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Oh. Well then. Sorry for bothering you.
Is there something I can do?
I would certainly like to see the situation resolved, but I would hate to put you in danger. The repository isn't crucial to the daily functioning of the Circle, so we've left it until we can spare more men.
Always something to be killed, and I'm willing to do it.
Oh, very well. It's your necks. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need to speak to it.
All right. Be careful and keep the mess to a minimum.
You know that talking to inanimate objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think the statue talks to you?
It's complicated. It wasn't always a statue. You'll see.
If you insist!
We have to deal with this. This has something to do with the magic animating sentinel. Let's deactivate another sentinel. It seems to make the response available.
Creators, find my arm! There!
Now this should be fun!
It will give me strength!
We did it! And these sentinels are going back to normal. We need to deal with the rest of the rips in the veil if we can.
prison is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Wow. It does talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
It seems afraid.
Something is causing it distress. The tears in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil. Sentinels should stop trying to kill us now. Let's get back to the statue.
I'm off.
Go fetch! Shoot!
You have to give him something.
Where are you going? We need to talk to the statue.
Going.
This used to be where the phylacteries of the apprentices were stored. They've been moved to a more secure location. We don't even know where they are anymore.
I am the spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and...
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, yes, we've been through that.
Finn. Greetings.
You seemed distressed earlier.
Are you asking the statue if it's all right? It's a statue.
So you'll talk to it, but it's strange to ask about its well-being?
It's made of stone. Short of a hammer and chisel, nothing will hurt it.
Stone eyes are no longer clouded. The darkness recedes for now.
It's hard to get answers out of it. Requires parsing all the grandiose mumbo-jumbo. We know where a broken Illuvian lies. Can it still be used to find the others?
Scry, the broken glass, dagger sharp, will be your key.
Broken glass from the mirror.
Yes. The lights of Arlathan will illuminate the Scryer's path. The Archons possessed them, but they were misused, befouled, and lost, like so much the Imperium touched. Some were saved, carried by fugitives from the Elven city. Their sorrow awoke the stone, and her children sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cadhalash, now known as Kadash. There the lights of Arlathan lie, shielded from unworthy eyes.
Can we trust this?
It doesn't lie. Well, I don't think it can.
She mentioned the Children of the Stone. I had not realized that Durginlin once aided my people when they fled.
Deep halls of Cadhalash. Must mean a dwarven tyke.
Goodbye, Finn. We will not speak again.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Not ominous at all.
All right.
Now, Mage, tell us what's going on.
The Illuvians are linked, all of them. If you have one, you can find the others, if they still exist. But the one you know of is broken and corrupted. So we need something else to amplify the magic.
The lights of Arlathan.
Yes.
How will this help us find Morrigan?
Morrigan is interested in the Illuvians. We find them, we find her.
Let me come with you. I can help. Please. I thought the mirrors were all destroyed. I can't pass up this chance at actually finding one.
Your knowledge would be helpful.
I had permission to leave the tower to continue my research some time ago, but I never had the opportunity till now. I guess there's always a first time, huh? I'm sure I have a map to Kadash Tag somewhere in my books. I'll find it on the road.
Okay.
Ariane. Does your name mean anything in Elven?
Blessed creators. Why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
Oh, I didn't mean...
What about you? Are you named after an honorable fish's appendage?
Well, Florian Phineas Horatio Aldebrand Esquire was a bit of a mouthful. And I was tired of the other apprentices calling me Flora. I'm not sure I like the deep roads. Fewer Darkspawn than expected, but it feels like we're being watched. Wait, why did we stop? Is this Kadash Taig?
Circle's map seemed to think so.
Right, so I've been going through my old notes. And I came across this footnote. Apparently, the elves would magically conceal relics of great significance, thus shielding them from unworthy eyes. And given what the Tevinter did, I'd say they count as unworthy.
You don't say.
Are we unworthy?
I hate to say it, but yes. We wouldn't be able to see the lights of our Lathan if they were right under our noses. If the elves concealed the relics with magic, only the blood of their kin will reveal them. Ariane, we need your blood.
What? Why me? The warden's Dalish too.
Grey Warden blood is different. It wouldn't work. It has to be you, Ariane.
It's this blood magic.
Blood doesn't power the spell, it's just a component. It's certainly a gray area, so let's just keep this between the three of us, shall we? 4 of us. You share the same blood as the Alathan elves, so you're the only one this enchantment might recognize.
Fine. Just because hearing that gets me all tingly. A few drops.
I'll be gentle. My spell will reveal vortices of magic. Standing in them should allow us to see the energy being drawn to the relics, which will lead us to them. Once we reach the influence of the lights of Alathan, Ariane's blood will unveil it. But we have to be close.
I'm off.
Interesting. This carving over here is an old dwarven dialect. If you find more writing like this, I could probably translate it. A magical vortex. We can use it to reveal the energy flowing towards the lights of Alathan. Do you see it? Can you follow the path? I always thought dwarves must be dull without magic. This place is amazing.
Once they're ready now.
Slash dwarves didn't even know they once had elves living here. Wouldn't this be remarkable enough to record in the memories? I should study dwarven history when I return. Oh, what's that? Some kind of... Where's my notebook? Oh.
I'm off.
Strange to think of the dwarves giving shelter in this darkness. Only those who
All right. Yes. What's there any doubt?
Something. Nothing here.
Come on, music. Yes.
Torches. Still burning after thousands of years.
my people could not have been comfortable hiding under so much stone.
I'm off.
There's no mud in the tower.
All right.
I miss being cozy and dry. Those carvings, masonry. Look at the craftsmanship on.
Finn!
Sorry. It's true then. A small group of elves took refuge here. I have a good feeling about this spot. Oh, Guardian! That's what that word on the scroll meant. This is going well, I think. The rites of our Lathan are old lanterns. I didn't realize the statue was capable of being literal. Let's see.
Kalsharok destroyed Cad Halash. The dwarves slaughtered their own because they feared the Tevinter Imperium. Despicable. So you've never been outdoors? Till now?
I have been. I just don't care much for it. We had to do stretching exercises. I got sweaty. There was dirt. During my apprenticeship, they thought getting fresh air and exercise at least once a week would do us good.
Fresh air and sunlight is good for you.
You know what fills fresh air in the summer? Mosquitoes. Hungry for sweet, untested mage flesh.
Well, when you put it that way...
Luckily, it didn't last long.
We're going.
The town jumping after it.
Ah,
The army.
I'm
There's one here.
I see one.
Ah, let's wipe
So,
him out quick.
should we expect resistance like this?
That's 2 lanterns. We just need a couple more.
I'm sorry to bring you back here. It cannot be easy entering the place of your greatest sorrow. If you hate the outside so much, why come with us?
Couldn't pass up a chance to learn more about the ancient elves and the mirrors. Besides, the company is good.
Thanks.
I'm at the door.
All right.
You don't think it's contagious, do you?
I can feel its history, and its malevolence. I'm sorry to bring you back here.
This is where it all started.
If you could go back, would you? Would you turn down being the hero of Ferelden?
No, everything happens for a reason.
Irabellas, this must be hard for you.
We have the shard of the Eluvian, but we still need the light of our Lathan. We should head to Karash Tide when you're ready to leave.
Let me just get this again. Your name is Florian Phineas...
Horatio Aldebrandt, Esquire. Can't forget the Esquire. Father insisted.
Did your parents hate you?
No, they adore me. In fact, I'm sure my name is a result of overwhelming love replacing good sense. Thog, what do you call that which covers a tree? Over here, perhaps. It is.
Ah, let's make a man
Do
quick.
if we hadn't lost this magic.
Is it time to flee?
Ah! Going.
I wish we could question these ancients, instead of killing them.
This is like playing hide and...
I want... That was disappointing. field of stars. field of stars.
Come to me, oh sweet light.
I'm off.
Here it comes.
Let's do this quick, shall we?
This is going well, I think. We have the shard of the Illuvian and the lights of Alathan. Now all we have to do is scry for an unbroken mirror. I saw a suitable place for the ritual not too far from here. Prepare yourself. Let's hope this works.
All right.
I will strike you down. There.
Oh, am I bleeding? Oh, look, a rip in my robe.
What happened to Ariane? Give us your blood. Who cares if it hurts?
It's my blood. That's different.
Did it work?
I've pinpointed another Illuvian. It's in the Dragonbone wastes. The Tevintus probably moved it there to see if the ancient Dragonbones could enhance the Illuvian's power.
Been there and there wasn't a mirror.
It might be hidden, or only appear to those who know its location.
What do we do when we're there?
We examine the mirror. It might give clues to what Morrigan's doing. If she's looking for the Illuvians as well, she might even be there. Shall we?
Sounds familiar.
We're here. Keep your eyes open for dragons.
Ready when you are.
And mirrors.
Ah, time to play. Get in. Not enough.
I've never met a dragon worshipper before. Not much for small talk, are they?
Why would anyone worship a dragon?
Dragons are big, powerful, and they breathe fire. Some people are easily impressed.
Yes. I'll try to make something explode.
What is that?
Of our Terrell? It can't be, they're only legends. It is said they were rock and tree, wind and rain, given form and breath by the elven gods to protect their people.
To protect their people? Then why does it look like it's going to eat you?
All right. Yes.
I will defeat you!
Going.
And it's glowing. We should...
think she's expecting you. Ask her about our book.
No further, please. One more step and I leave. For good this time.
Hello to you too.
I assume you know what this is. I have gone to great lengths to find and activate this portal. Give me reason and I use it, and you will not be able to follow.
Didn't come here to fight you.
I did not think you had. Tell me, why did you come?
Let it end like that.
And you once argued with me that love is not weakness. I will never understand you, and you will never understand me.
I'll not understand unless you help me to.
I would not even know where to begin explaining.
What's your plan?
My plan is to leave and prepare the child for what is to come. Such preparation requires time and power. I must have both if I am to be successful. More than this, I dare not say, even to you.
Where is the child?
He is safe and beyond your reach. All you need to know is that the child is an innocent. He knows nothing of the destiny that lies before him.
It's not good enough.
Because the child is yours. I understand. I will not share my plan with you. I dare not. If your trust is insufficient, then your anger will have to do. Then allow me to provide you a warning. 'Tis Flemeth you should beware of, not me. Hunt her if you hunt anyone.
It is tempting, but Flemeth is dead.
My mother has tricked her way past death and more. She is no more finished than I am. I thought I knew what Flemeth planned. I thought what she craved was immortality, and yet I was wrong. So very wrong. She is no blood mage, no abomination. She is not even truly human. The ritual was but a means to an end, a herald for what is to come.
Why? What's going to happen?
Change is coming to the world. Many fear change, and will fight it with every fiber of their being. But sometimes, change is what they need most. Sometimes, change is what sets them free.
Is that what you want, to be free?
What I want is unimportant now. I cannot tarry longer. The time has come for me to go. You cannot know what you ask. 'Twould be better if you stayed. For you, for us both. Then come, my love. We will face the future together.
Finish's origins